Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 55.
Double nickel. 55.
Kenny T is in the building.
What's happening?
OT is in the building.
I ain't starting no trouble today. I'm here.
Niggas in the motherfucking building. They say I'm starting off with some shit. Well, let's go, nigga.
I am D Trill AC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. How you boys doing on this glorious afternoon?
Feeling goddamn good,
Ready,
man.
baby. Got this cup in my hand.
Ready to talk about this shit, man.
Ready to sip
The Dean is here.
and dip
The overseer.
and talk about these queens.
Man of the year. The
That
man
are
who walks
queens.
between the sheets.
Oh, they are queens this week.
The queens that are queens.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not the hoes. The hoes to the hoes.
Gotcha.
But the queens, you know I love y'all.
Penetrator.
Oh my God. Okay. Docket is interesting today. Very, very interesting. It's been a very controversial week, I would say.
My nigga free.
Oh my God.
We just gonna dive right into this Bill Cosby situation. Before, let me just announce it. Bill Cosby's conviction was overturned. Mind you, recently, maybe I think 2-3 years ago, he got convicted of,
Not with it.
you know, I can't remember what he got convicted, sexual assault, if I'm not mistaken.
Sexual assault.
And he went to prison for it or whatever the case may be. But recently, his case was overturned. I'm gonna read some of the key facts, and I want to get you guys' response to it. One of them said that the court said that a promise a previous prosecutor had made not to prosecute Cosby in order to compel him to testify in a civil lawsuit meant that he couldn't legally be charged in the sexual assault case. In 2018, Cosby was convicted of drugging and sexually assaulting Andrea Constand at his Pennsylvania estate in 2004, leading to a sentence in September of 18 of 3 to 10 years in prison. But in 2005, the Montgomery County District Attorney, Bruce Castor, determined the case against Cosby was unwinnable, leading to an agreement that Cosby would not be charged, but he would be deposed for a civil suit brought by Constant. The deposition was used years later to charge Cosby just days before the statute of limitations for the sexual assault was set to expire, leading to a 2017 mistrial after jurors deadlocked. Cosby was tried again in 2018 and was convicted after prosecutors called several women who made similar claims of drugging and sexual assault to testify, which didn't happen in the 2017 trial. The Supreme Court also ruled that allowing the accuser's testimony was inappropriate, finding it served as more of a character attack than affirming a pattern of criminal behavior. So they used the president, right? Back in the day, they tried to convict Bill Cosby of it. They felt like the case was unwinnable, so they filed a civil suit. And in that civil suit, they said, if you admit to these things, you cannot be prosecuted for what you say in this deposition in further trials. That's what the agreement was. And that is what set him free and overturned his case. How y'all feel about that?
So you mean to tell me this happened when? What year?
2018.
2018. And he got convicted when?
Wait, you talking about the assault?
The original was 2000.
2005. Or 4.
I'm talking about the case. When all that shit happened, when they were supposed to agree to some shit.
The deposition, that was 17.
Yeah, that was 17. And then he got convicted when?
2018, because more women came forward, is what happened. Initially, it was one woman, that Constant woman. That was 2017. They felt like the case was unwinnable. But after that went public,
So the case was
a lot of women started coming forward. I think like 40 women.
So the case was a lie from the jump.
I'm not going to say it was a lie. Okay. I said that they felt that it was unwinnable.
They said it was unwinnable, so that's a lie.
Why was it unwinnable?
If you can't win, that means something faulty on your end, right? If I can't win something, that means something faulty on my end, right? That's all I'm saying.
But if they said that they can't win a case with that one, and then 40 more came forward, and that's what got him convicted in 2018.
That was all a play. But he also evidence, no nothing.
But he also admitted. So
he admitted to drugging a woman. He did.
Admitting to drugging a woman, Smooth.
Okay, that's no different from getting a woman drunk and fucking her down.
No, that's not. That's totally different, Smooth.
We're not doing that. That's the facts.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Alcohol is a drug, right? We're keeping it a stack.
Totally
we
different.
don't lie up here. Alcohol is a drug.
It's not.
Is alcohol a drug or not?
It's not.
It is.
The difference is consent.
Okay.
With alcohol, we are both drinking.
Oh,
and we know
so
that.
So she not consenting to drink with you? Because I seen a lot of women say, "No, I don't want no liquor." Right?
And they get liquor shoved down their throat.
Ain't nobody forcing no liquor down the woman's throat.
No, that's not happening, Smooth.
No. That's what I'm saying. That ain't what I'm saying.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying
Explain
a lot of women go get drinks with niggas.
Okay.
And when they get drunk, they have sex with niggas.
Right.
The woman went over there. I don't know how they did the drugs. They didn't say. I ain't even go. You know what I'm saying? But some shit was on the table. Some shit happened.
Okay.
She was with it for a long time.
I'll give you one of the stories. Mm-hmm. The girl said that he came to pick her up. Mm-hmm. They was riding in the back of the limo. They went to a lake or a big body of water.
Is this somebody that got him that's had evidence?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is one of the ones that he admitted to.
Okay, let me hear.
He said that they went to go she said that they went to go kick it by the lake and they was having drinks. Mm-hmm. She said at first she felt totally fine. And then somewhere throughout them having drinks, she started to feel a little woozy, started to feel a little out of it. And then after she woke up, she noticed that her clothes was disheveled. And she noticed that, they were laying next to each other. He was putting his clothes back on in the situation.
Oh, she got drunk.
No. He put a pill in her drink. He put a Quaalude in her drink. He
said that he put something in her drink.
He put a Quaalude in her drink.
My nigga, okay.
That's like Ross. Put Molly on her champagne. She didn't even know it.
Right.
Let me hit it.
Come on now.
Let me ask y'all this.
Come on, Smooth.
When my nigga got out of jail, is he convicted of any charges?
No.
Exactly. My nigga free, man.
But it's on a technicality. It's not saying he's not guilty.
My nigga, man.
If that was your daughter or your little cousin, your little niece, your little sister.
I ain't trying to hear that,
What would you say?
I ain't trying to.
What would you say?
The man
What would you say?
No charges, bro.
So if somebody did
that to... we got real pedophiles. We got real pedophiles.
If somebody did that to one of your family members.
That's cool with Oprah Winfrey and all these motherfuckers. And ain't nobody said a word to them.
No, Smooth.
They was just fucking them girls at the school. They had a sex trafficking ring at Oprah Winfrey School in Africa. Am I lying?
School in Africa.
Did Oprah Winfrey herself?
No.
Did Oprah Winfrey herself?
Then on top of that,
exactly.
The nigga that they killed, they killed this nigga.
Loud,
they killed this nigga in his prison cell, saying he hung himself. But everybody know. You know what I'm saying? You had billionaires come to this goddamn island and you had a fucking book with niggas' names in it. Some of the shit got leaked and your best friend name all in the shit. Smooth. And then people start coming out, but you ain't say nothing about that.
Smooth.
I'm just saying, man. They got plenty niggas. They got plenty niggas out here.
He slipped something in her drink. The
nigga went to jail on no real goddamn charges, bro.
He admitted to slipping something in her drink.
That nigga admitted.
So that was a lie. The admittance was a lie.
Yeah.
So you say he lied about telling the truth.
All that was a lie.
Why would you lie about telling the truth?
All that was a lie. All of it.
If I didn't do some shit, I would not say I did it when I didn't.
When power,
I don't give a damn what's going on.
Power involved. You gonna say what you need to say.
Nah, Smooth.
You gonna say what you need to say. They got plenty of niggas go to jail and get out of jail on some. Hey man, if you just say this right here, my nigga, you go home. Am I lying?
Yes.
Okay. Next subject, bro.
But you know better. But if you didn't do it, you gonna say I didn't do it.
They got plenty of niggas that say they didn't do it, and then when they back against the wall,
if the shit hit the fan and I didn't do it and I get convicted, that's different.
You facing 50, nigga. What you gonna do? You gonna stay in here and get the 50?
We going to trial.
Or you gonna fold?
We going to trial.
No, nigga.
Because I'm innocent.
No, come on. Next.
Yeah.
Free my nigga, man. Don't let my nigga free, man. Get on these hoes, Bill Cosby.
Kenny, get your boy.
I'm not with it. I hear what Matt's saying.
I'm not with it. I'm not with y'all. I'm with my nigga.
But when he admits to saying he did something,
thank you.
Regardless if he got off or not, he admitted to saying he did something, and something that stupid and that dangerous to not just one woman. You got 40 women that came out. You got all 40 women on.
So we gonna say, okay, look, listen.
You got all 40.
I don't. That's a lot of people.
I don't
say the same thing about Deshaun Jackson, about Deshaun Watson. When this shit over with, we gonna say the same thing about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My thing is this.
Okay.
I feel like, okay, if it's one accuser, then we can argue about it. 40, we not. No. You did something. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And then when you come out in the deposition and admit it, just because you know that you're gonna have immunity. That means you did it. You got off on a technicality because the agreement was if you admitted.
I wonder why they gave him immunity though. I wonder why.
Because they felt like that they couldn't win the case. And then at that time it was only one woman. Then going forward, 40 more came forward. And that's what made them reopen the case and convict him. But because he agreed to that 2017 situation where it was one woman and they felt like they couldn't prove the case, he said, you know what? I'll say that.
Oh, I get what y'all saying. Y'all saying they locked him up off of that conviction. Well, off of that situation. They didn't lock him up off the other women, even though the other women came forward and all that shit. But that's the evidence they use, and that's what got him out.
No,
what you saying?
Right.
They using that one case for basically all the other ones.
Right. Those other 40 women that came forward was character witnesses. Well, which is how the prosecution painted it, and that's what got him convicted. But Bill Cosby was saying they wasn't character witness; they was just attacking my character. They was used to attack my character. But these women are coming out telling detailed stories, and that's what made him get convicted.
Well, they got plenty of good lies. We know a few.
I mean, with 40 of them.
We got
what's the one like? What are you getting from coming out and lying?
Money.
They is not paying 40 plus women to come out there and lie on Bill Cosby, bro.
Money.
I'm not rolling with that.
You see, we ain't hearing nothing about Deshaun Watson case no more. We ain't hearing nothing about it. Nowhere online, nowhere. You know why? If he came out today and was like, look, Texans, man, look, I'm going to give y'all back this money, man. Just trade me. I guarantee y'all that shit will go away. It's about money. Because if they trade him, they still have to pay him, and they don't want to do that.
But how many other athletes have won it out?
If you as a billionaire, if I give you,
won it out, and none of that shit happened
because they didn't have no money on the table. He just signed that deal a year ago. Say he didn't. They ain't had no money on the table with nobody else. That's why Aaron Rodgers acting how he acting. That's why he acting like that. That's why when that shit happened to AB, all them teams didn't want to get that money up. And he took all them motherfuckers to court to get that money. It's about the money.
You have weird people in this world.
It's about the money.
You have
if Deshaun came out not even came out publicly, but just told the Texans back, hey, look, when y'all boys trade me, man, look, I'm gonna give y'all back this money. I'm gonna give y'all back a lot of this money, man. Just get me out of here. I guarantee you none of that shit would happen.
Bro,
they'd have traded that nigga and he gave him that money under the table. It'd been good.
Admit to doing those things to those women.
Come on, man.
Did he admit it?
But it still destroyed him publicly.
Did he admit it?
Still destroyed him publicly.
Did he admit it? Did he admit it?
Did it destroy him publicly?
You don't want to answer my question.
Yeah, but that was outside of his control. He didn't own it. Bill Cosby came out and said, "I did these things."
He didn't came out and said that.
Yes, he did.
He admitted to putting Quaaludes in chicks' drinks.
If you get immunity on some shit, that means, hey, I'm gonna say what you got to say to get up out of here.
No.
That's what that is.
No. That's not how immunity works.
Come on, bro.
Immunity works on some situations like, okay, I'm going to give you, I got immunity. Okay, this is what really happened because I know I ain't going to jail. So, okay, look, I did this, I did that, but I'm not going to jail, right? That's what the immunity agreement is. All right, cool. That's what immunity is, bro.
They give a lot.
So
of
niggas not lying after they get immunity.
Yes,
that's not.
They give a lot of niggas. They give a lot of niggas that, especially if you.
Folks, that's not how that works.
A lot of drug cases, niggas get that shit. Oh, you let me off scot free? All right, well look, it was him. Oh, I ain't really do nothing. I was just watching these niggas. I don't know nothing. We ain't gonna touch on that. Oh, but yeah, this right here, and that's what niggas do.
No, because how immunity works, especially in regards to the feds. If they give you immunity, the terms of that immunity is if you lie, we can revoke it. Man. So we need the God's honest truth. You're not going to jail. So what point is lying?
6ix9ine, prime example.
Hey,
that's the thing. So again, when he comes out and admits to putting Quaaludes and chicks,
so he didn't lie.
No,
6ix9ine.
Okay. He didn't lie. He told all them niggas. He served his little minimal time and put all them niggas under the bus.
Bro, you can go back to Sammy the Bull. You can go to Frank Lucas. You can go to whoever you want to. When you sign that immunity deal, the terms of that immunity is we need the truth. If we find out one thing that you told us is not true, we can revoke it.
He only told on the niggas because they took his property.
You bringing up one situation, bro. I named 5 niggas. What I'm saying is that if you renege on the immunity, they can revoke it and you going to jail. Period. He did not fucking lie. He came out. He did. He said he did what he said he did.
I'm not with it.
He did it.
And got off on the technicality. Let's call it what it is, bro.
Free my nigga Bill.
He did it.
Next thing.
He did that shit.
Let me go change the camera real quick. Free my nigga Bill.
He did that shit.
Free my nigga Bill. Y'all heard me.
Fuck that nigga.
Okay, man. On to the next thing. Recently, Tabitha Brown and Wendy Williams was in the news, arguing over what I feel like is something that's so petty. But I'm gonna give you a little backstory. Tabitha Brown recently came out and said that, with her recent success in regards to acting, she was able to retire her husband Chance from his job as a police officer after 15 years. That's something that she called, quote unquote, dream come true. Now, when she said it, she got a lot of positive feedback. Oh, congrats, queen. That's what you do. This, that, and the third. Wendy Williams came out on her show and blasted her for it, essentially saying, well, I was married to one of those. I make the money and so on and so forth. Go live your dreams. Open a business. Go. And we see how that turned out. Wendy Williams said, I predict that this marriage is going to be on a real rocky ground in a moment. Live your dream. They may invest in stuff and lose the money, she continued. They invest in something else, then the money gets swindled or stolen. Then they invest again, and he comes home and throws his bag down. He's like, what? He's like, I can't do this, and this is your fault, and you're over here making the money and stuff and had me quit my job. So essentially, she came out and was just flat out hating, fam.
Projecting her situation.
Right. So Tabitha Brown came out, and she had a few choice things to say. We're going to play it. And I want to get y'all.
I love the way she said it. She was so eloquent and she was so soft spoken.
Hello there. Y'all all right? Very good, honey. I was up doing a little work here. That's why I got my pajamas on in my office. And then my phone started going off, like praising people. It was like, girl, you're Wendy Williams. First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And so people sent me a little clip. And I said, oh, my God. The pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way, and I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes. Broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right? But this was an agreement that my husband and I had. And I told him 15 years ago, babe, in 5 years, I'll be able to take you out of there so then you can pursue one of your dreams that you love. Right now, I was his dog in the fight, okay? And he believed in me. And we did it together for the last 15 years. I did every year with him at LAPD, and he did every year with me with rejection and no's in this entertainment industry, right? However, God has blessed me. He has allowed me to manifest. I've been praying on this for a very long time, and it has now come to pass. That is the power of God. It's also the power of allowing God to be first in your marriage, okay? And that is how it remains successful. We keep him first. He is first in our marriage. Not money, not business, not success, but God. He's first, okay? So this is my prayer for you. I pray that love finds you, true love. I pray it finds you and it holds you tight. I pray that someone will love you enough to see you when you are not well, to see you when you need true support, to see you when you need compassion, to see you when you need kindness. I pray that somebody loves you enough to sacrifice their life for you. I pray that type of love finds you so that you can understand why. I don't want my husband to put his life on the line anymore wearing a bulletproof vest if he don't have to. And if that's not his desire, I love him enough that I want him to be safe, and I want him to coach children the way he wants to. My husband has a nonprofit, right? And he wants to be able to build that even more so. And what I do know is a 9-to-5 or a steady job takes away time for creativity, takes away time that you want to pour into your real, true purpose. And if God blesses someone to be able to pull out of that 9-to-5 and pour everything into their purpose, their passion, ooh, my goodness, why would we dishonor God if he blesses us with the ability and the way to be able to do so? Ooh.
Talk that talk.
That's queen. I mean, first off,
talk that
talk. That's queen behavior. Right
Ultimate
there,
queen behavior.
A lot of people never had that type of love though.
That go over a lot of people's head because they don't have that real love.
Did y'all hear her though?
They don't have real love.
Did y'all hear her? He took a job
so she can elevate.
That was timely for them.
Find her passion,
family, everything. Look, babe, I got it. We good. Then on top of that, she say we was broke for years.
15 years of broke.
We was broke for 15 years.
That's a lot. That's a lot of broke.
I thought they was broke, but
you know what's crazy? No.
Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Don't shortchange it.
No. I'm saying because he worked for LAPD and she was acting, so she was making some kind of money.
She said rejection after rejection and no after no. He was carrying it.
He was carrying everything.
That's what a grown man do.
Working for the LAPD.
That's what a grown man do.
But I get it.
Working for the LAPD. It ain't like he a sergeant or something.
Stop hating, no.
Come on, man.
I'm not hating.
Come on, man.
I love it. What the fuck?
I mean, they not broke. They just not wealthy.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. But
for her to go chase the dream down and she to bring nothing in
while he
bring up everything, it's a lot, especially living in LA.
And now she elevated where she needs to get. Now, baby, let me help you.
And she said 5 years. In 5 years, I'll be able to take you from there. It took him 15. Right? So it don't happen when you want it to happen.
Nope.
But the moment it happened for, hey, look, babe, you been carrying the load this whole time. It's time for you to elevate. Quit that bullshit. We got enough money. I got it on this end. You want to go start that nonprofit? Quit that bullshit.
It is.
Let's go. Goddamn me.
He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there on time.
Goddamn me.
And that's the thing I think just gets lost in translation. People be so caught up in these roles and gender roles, whatever the case may be. When you married or when you deeply in love with somebody, it is a partnership. That's what you're signing up for. There's gonna be sacrifices made. It's gonna be times where I'm up. It's gonna be times where she down, or she up when I'm down, whatever the case may be. But y'all are a partnership, so y'all do what y'all got to do to make this partnership work in the most efficient way possible. Just like you said, my husband is LAPD. He out there risking his life every day. Why would I keep allowing him to do that if I'm in a position blessed enough to be able to help him make a transition? And for a woman to feel like she's wrong for doing that, it just shows like the just level of delusion and just disrespect,
selfishness,
and non-regard for the man's happiness, bro.
And then on top of that, she was like, he believed in me this whole time,
right,
and didn't quit on me. 15 years, 15 years of broke. That nigga didn't quit on you. Hey, babe, look, I believe in you. You gonna get it? Fuck. All you need is 1 year. I know you got 1,000 of those. We just need 1 year.
Got a roof over our head.
You know what I'm saying?
Good. We still eating.
We eating. You know
that's my problem with it. That's my problem with it. Is that the general notion is that like a man's happiness is just not important. Just like y'all said, he held it down 15 years. In most women's eyes, you're supposed to do that.
Because you're a man.
Because you're a man. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to provide whatever the case may be. But still, when she held on, she's not supposed to help you. You're supposed to continue to get it on your own while she's rich and making money. It's just like, bro, like
we just had somebody on live. She making 100. He at 40.
Right.
She asking what should she do.
Right.
They not married.
But
well, yeah, true. But still.
But she love him to death.
But she love him to death. Yeah, she said they was put together through high school, something like that.
She love him to death. So, you know what I'm saying? You make enough money to see what his dreams is like. If he got any. If he ain't got no dreams, then that's when you leave. But a nigga want to go do something, you in a position to fund shit that most niggas will never be able to fund.
Because like, baby, you know what? You could still quit that job or work that and just find something else. What's your passion? Let me help you out. Find your passion.
You make enough money to do that. A lot of people won't ever know what that feel like. Even people bringing in 60 together. If somebody say, oh, I'm going to stop quitting and go chase my dream down, that's going to shake the whole household. But you making that 100 by yourself, a motherfucker say, hey, look, hey, I need you to elevate us. I know this 100 cool, but we can go get 500 together, but you got to go do this. You can't be working on 9 to 5. Go start a business. You passionate about that? We going to pour everything we get. No, we going to still live the same,
right?
But we going to pour everything extra. We going to pour it over here.
That's real.
I just don't understand, why is it such an issue when a woman is trying to level her man up? Because if the situation is reversed again, say that man took off in acting and his wife was a police officer, secretary at the desk or whatever. If he was like, you know, baby, go chase your dreams, he would get praise for that. Nothing but praise for that. Yep. But if the situation is flipped now again, they're married. We're not talking about dating. We're not talking about boyfriend kind of talking. No, they're married. 15, 20 something years of marriage.
23.
There should not be a negative word said about her uplifting her husband of 20 plus years.
That's what I'm
Why is that the case, bro? But in the opposite, it's like, okay, he's supposed to. You rich and your wife working?
And you know what's crazy?
What?
If it was reverse and she was the officer and he was the dude doing the chasing down the dream and all that, they'd have looked at the situation like it was crazy.
Hell
like
yeah.
You allowing him to do that, he ain't bringing nothing in. He barely bringing he in there with it. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know he was LAPD.
Yeah,
dangerous job, and you. Don't take him away from a dangerous job as a black man, and
right.
You know they put him in the worst.
They put him. They put him deep for the blood.
That's ultimate love. That's ultimate love. Sacrifice for both of them. That's what it's about.
Look, I'm blessed to make a couple $1 million in this game. It's time. It's time for you to lead that. I can care less how much you love it. Go chase your dream down.
But I think a lot of times in those situations, for a lot of people, it take entirely too much for somebody to want to do that. Like a lot of people aren't just willing to be super unselfish off the bat. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to prove something.
That's why a lot don't work.
Exactly, because we in our society, it's just what it is. We have trust issues,
and most people would have made that money like her. She'd have made it. Most people would have made that money that she made and left that nigga there after he didn't let you go for 15 years to chase your dream down. And the moment you became super successul to retire somebody else, not yourself,
right?
But to retire somebody else, you got some paper. You got some real money. Most people would have been like, especially now, you know what I'm saying, us growing up, they're a little older than us. But us growing up, most people would have left the other side in the dust.
Yep,
I don't think we gonna work. I let you go do this for 15 years. I done funded everything.
And that's I think that's one of the main reasons why men are scared to get married. We never brought that up before, but I think that's one of the reasons too. Because like, think about some of the songs like. A lot of songs men be like, if I fell off or if I had nothing, would you still love me? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that's a lot of different songs with men saying in different various ways. And that's really what men be concerned about at the end of the day. If something were to happen to me and I fall off, do you have me? And in a lot of cases, these women don't.
Nope.
That's just what it is.
You fall off,
but if it's the other way around, if you fall off, I catch you, I build you back up, I set you, however I'm supposed to do it. But the other way around, men are scared that that's not going to happen. And that's not a partnership. It's not one way. It's two of us together.
It's somebody profiting and the other side like, hey, if I ain't profiting, I'm gone. And that's how it is.
And that's why y'all relationships and marriages don't be working.
Yep.
You just don't keep it honest. That's why y'all change boyfriends every 2 or 3 months. That's why y'all, you know what I'm saying, smashing niggas that got gals already. That's why it's just like a bunch of situations like that because of how y'all mindset is. It's not a partnership mindset. A lot of women in this era want to be treated like children. Yes. Y'all don't want to be a partner. You want to be treated like children. I want that man to come in and fund everything that you got going and take care of you and protect you and do all of this, do all that. And you're not giving him no benefit aside from refurbished pussy that everybody else in the neighborhood done got. Like it's not that good, baby. That's another thing. Let's put that on the table as well. It's 100 women out here that can give him the same type of ass that you giving him or better. You're not special. You're not. What the fuck are you bringing to the table, bro? And that's real. But a lot of them come into the situation like, okay, I'm pretty, I got this, I got pussy out there, I can get any nigga I want. Sure, but you're single every time we look at you. You cannot maintain a relationship past 6 months. It's because your dumbass mindset is why. And that's why Wendy Williams' husband cheated on her. We just gonna keep it G. Her opinions in regards to this sheds light on why her husband cheated on her.
Facts.
Because you got a dumbass mindset, a fucked up mindset.
Yep. You got a me.
That's just real, bro.
You got a me mindset.
Yep.
That's what you got. Instead of a we. You got a me mindset, and then you wonder why niggas ain't with you. You wonder why you getting divorces, or you wonder why you can't even make it to the marriage.
Right. Got a solid nigga. Held her down 15 plus years, working one of the most dangerous jobs you could possibly work. And you have the nerve to open your mouth and say a bad thing about her, wanting him to retire and pursue something that's more safe. That's going to guarantee him coming home every day.
Pursuing happiness.
After he didn't held her down and let her chase her dreams for 15 years.
I say,
people hate other people being happy.
Bitter hoes got to go sit down somewhere at the end of the day. And that's what this shit boils down to. A lot of y'all just bitter. Your relationship, your marriage did not work, and now you projecting on this woman who her and her man is thriving out here and blessed, just like she just said. And again, shout out to her for how gracefully she handled the situation.
And now you aside to a married nigga. Ooh.
Yeah. But shout out to Tabitha.
She want what the other woman got.
Because she came and addressed that very, very gracefully. She didn't call out her name. She didn't have a lot of sass, a lot of whatever the case may be. She came out and said, essentially in a polite manner, mind your fucking business. You don't know nothing about what's going on in my marriage.
Nothing.
And there needs to be a lot more of that going on. Shout out to her. Another round of applause. Queen behavior, man. And shout out to her husband for holding her down and staying, you know what I'm saying, letting her pursue her shit as well. Because niggas don't get enough credit for that.
That's goddess behavior, yeah.
It's real rough.
Kenny?
Can you got something to add to that?
I'm just here so I won't get fired.
Out of these bitter assholes.
You one pink slip away, man.
No, they already called B Trill Button. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's fucked up.
That's why I got my eye on that nigga, man. I'm checking all paperwork. I'm checking all tweets. I'm checking all meetings. You hear me?
I'm gonna let y'all niggas know I'm stealing out the gate. You ain't even gotta check it, bro. I'm stealing.
Hey, what you gonna do about it?
Straight up.
Is that manipulation?
We gotta shoot the spot up here.
Manipulation. He told us he's stealing it. We still here. What the fuck?
You know what? I'm gone.
You want to get paid? You want to get paid or what?
Always bring it full circle. Always bring it full circle. All right, man. On to a lighter note. Recently, there was a quote unquote baller that went out with a chick. Decent looking chick. She ain't even that bad. Y'all see her? Y'all see her?
Mm-hmm.
Average looking.
She average in Houston. That bad. She average in Houston.
Yeah, average in Houston.
The camera's all messed up. It's only in two pixels.
What kind of phone was that?
Nah, bro, this the news broadcast.
Yeah,
that's surveillance footage. They got coming in out the hotel.
They going bankrupt over there. You
here we go.
But yeah, so she comes. He goes out, takes out on a date, whatever the case may be. He finessing. They go back to the hotel. They got surveillance footage, and then walking into the hotel, bro got a whole bunch of jewelry on, allegedly $1 million in jewelry. I'm just gonna play the clip, and I want to get y'all response to what y'all hear.
Fox 5 exclusive. It may have looked like a romantic night out between a man and this woman, but Atlanta detectives say it was anything but a love connection. They say the woman wasn't really interested in the guy.
Yeah, they say what she was eyeing was $1 million worth of jewelry. Fox 5's Morse Diggs has exclusive images of some of the jewelry that investigators say the date took from that man.
Atlanta investigators have a warning for men. Better be careful if you're looking for an instant love connection. Does this woman look familiar? Over the weekend, Atlanta police say she swindled her date, starting with an opening glad to meet you conversation at a Roswell Road night spot. After some food, the two visited a Buckhead adult entertainment location, and the party went on to after midnight. But the night did not end there. Last stop, a swank hotel. Now here's another surveillance image, and check out what the date, who's behind the young lady, is wearing. Lots of jewelry.
He reported that the jewelry was worth approximately $1 million. He advised before he went to sleep, he took his jewelry off and placed it in the hotel room's safe. When he woke up, he noticed that the woman was not in the bed with him anymore. He did hear the shower going, so he assumed that she was taking a shower at that time.
Instead of getting clean, police say the woman cleaned out the safe. She had left that hotel hours before the gentleman woke up.
We would just say be careful who you allow into your hotel rooms.
If you think you know who the woman is in these clear images, call the authorities. From Atlanta Police Zone 2, I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5.
Sorry to say, but she gonna die over that jury.
Got to be more careful.
I'm sorry to say that.
He thought it was an Insta love connection.
Hey,
gosh, be killing me, dog.
That happens all the time, though.
He wrote that one down.
Insta death.
He wrote that one down.
It just don't be like
the cops
that
don't
grand
find
scale.
her first, she gonna die over that $1 million worth of jewelry.
First off, I don't believe it was $1 million. I think bro doing his insurance shit. You know what I'm saying? She took $1 million. Probably it was about $5 million. She took $1 million.
500. Shit, 500. That's gonna die over there.
Dog,
True.
He
might be in coerce with her. They might be scamming.
That happens all the time.
But if she not
just
scamming,
don't report it.
If she not scamming, well, if he not scamming,
that happen all the time. And
dudes over that money.
How the hell you put it in the vault and she know the code?
Because she was watching. Question. She was watching while he was putting it in the safe.
He was probably
the
drunk,
women like that. Yes. But women like that take advantage of dudes. They got the money. They gonna put the pussy on him real quick, fake sleep, wake up while he knocked out, drunk, whatever. And she dipped. That, bro, that happens a lot. Niggas just don't report it because it don't be that much money. But niggas get their Rolexes stolen and shit. Dave East had a song about that shit. Like
J. Cole had one too?
Like Nick,
what you want the code to be? What I want the code to be? Oh, you really want me to rob you?
Dog,
too easy.
Over some. I'm telling you, bro. Boys be a little too trustworthy. Just a little too trustworthy. Pretty face. You can't trust a big butt and a smile. They've been poison.
Okay,
been telling you.
So hypothetically speaking, we gonna bring the same scenario back. How should he have handled it top to bottom? Give me top of the night to the bottom of the night. How should that night have gone for him?
Yeah,
if he's moving correctly.
That's a long story for top of the night.
I mean, they met up. They linked up. I mean,
start from the club. Start from the strip club.
Yeah, we left the strip club. We going to some measly old hotel.
I'm not going
when you
to
say
a
measly
hotel.
I'm not
first
going
off,
they
2 star.
Not if I got $500,000 on my neck. I'm not going to no measly hotel
At all.
I'm going with something that you need the key to get upstairs, nigga. At least.
The niggas gonna kick the door in. He on the first floor.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
You know how easy it is to get a key?
No, it's not. Depending on where you at.
Okay, I'm gonna spend. Well, never mind. He got $1 million. Okay.
In Atlanta, it wasn't that easy.
All you had to do was say the name and. Anyway.
They need.
Edit that out.
They need a little more reservation.
But I'll say, okay, you get a hotel room, whatever that's nice or whatever, that you got to get a key to get up to the next room.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you wouldn't have been in there all night. I would have done what I had to do, got up and left. I would have never stayed there. Pussy ain't gonna be good enough for me to sit there and pass out. And I wouldn't have got extremely drunk around a girl I ain't never know that I just met that day.
Especially with $1 million worth of jewelry on.
But what if you was already drunk when you met her? You know, I'd be at the club, you sipping all night. You might pull something on the walkout.
Okay, for
why am I by myself with $1 million in jewelry on?
That is a great question.
For me, rule number one, always learn this at an early age. That's why you don't walk around with all that jewelry in the first place. You are walking around waiting to get robbed. That's what I was always taught. You know what I'm saying? You are a walking billboard to saying, "Come get me."
So you saying that he? But okay, let's rewind. Let's keep it G.
Tailor it down. Son. You can still be blinging,
I seen
but tailor
the
it down.
surveillance, and bro didn't look like he was in the best shape. So he probably might have needed that jury to get the attention of that type of woman. See, y'all speaking, but you speaking from a perspective of a nigga that just get hold.
Just say handsome. Just
okay,
handsome.
I ain't gonna say that.
If we're talking about oldest, he gonna need
just say handsome.
Jury. He might need gold slippers.
I don't need a 9. I never will. Nigga.
But it's like, but again, I say that to say every man don't have the same pulling capability. So some dudes might feel like, okay, I gotta wear all my shit out to get the type of woman that I want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And if I had to guess, I feel like that's the type of dude he was.
You need a safe. You need a safe inside of a safe or some shit. Like she was clearly watching.
You need a spot you could go to be down and leave that same night. You don't stay and fall asleep.
But he was drunk, Kenny. He beat, and then as soon as he nutted, he passed out.
But see, look though, Kenny said something yesterday off camera that I felt like was very profound in regards to this story. Kenny say, if I'm him, I got $1 million. I'm gonna give me 2 hotel rooms. I got one hotel room that I'm actually staying in, and I'm gonna get another hotel room that I'm taking your dumb ass to. So I'm gonna take you to that hotel, smash you, pack my shit, and go to the hotel that I'm actually staying at. And spend the night. That's how you should have handled it. I feel like I'm in agreement with that.
I'm in agreement with it, but at the same time, like if he drunk, he in the moment, he not thinking about all that.
But why are you that drunk with $1 million on?
With $1 million on.
That's the issue.
I know.
Like if I got
just met,
right? If I got $1 million in jury on allegedly, I'm don't get me wrong. I'm gonna drink or whatever, but I'm not gonna be sloppy to where I can't see you over my shoulder watching me punch my safe code in.
That's the.
It's like, come on, fam.
Yeah, that's sucker.
You know what I mean?
In Miami, first
Careless.
of all.
Yeah.
Careless.
Like one of the homes of the scammers.
No, Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Another home of the scammers.
Atlanta.
Even worse. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So again, prayers out to all parties involved. Speaking of scamming, cheating, Sha'Carri Richardson, my girl Sha'Carri Richardson. Pardon me. I want to say her name right. Recently, she popped up with a positive drug test, marijuana, and they are banning her for 30 days. Now, within these 30 days, the 100-meter dash will be ran, and she will not be able to participate in it. Now, she will be able to participate in the 4x1 relay, but not the 100-meter dash. Well, she ran a 10.8, I think, last week sometime and set a record, or not set a record, but did she set a record?
That was a record.
Mm-hmm. That was a record. Okay, yeah. So she set a record. So everybody,
she ran a 10.6.
Was it 10.6?
Yeah,
10.68, I think. And in the final, she ran like 10.75.
Yeah. So, everybody automatically says, okay, we in the Olympics, baby. We about to take this hundo. That's a bet. and then they popped her for marijuana. So how do y'all feel about them suspending her for 30 days for marijuana and not allowing her to run the 100 meters?
If I was her, I wouldn't even run the 4x1. Fuck it. You gonna suspend me for everything, bitch. Fuck it. I'm the biggest draw at the event.
Can't see that.
I'm the biggest draw at the event. Say I'm lying.
I mean, you
for the women, she is the biggest draw at the event.
You can't say that.
Well, no, you got Sydney McClawn, who just broke the world record.
But if she ain't got nobody to run against,
she do.
That makes me the draw.
She do.
No, Jamaica. You must not know Jamaica.
Jamaica cool.
Right.
Oh, girl.
No, we not looking at it just for the Jamaicans.
I'm just saying it's the Olympics. What you mean?
Yeah. All I'm saying.
We not looking at the tape if we know who gonna win already. Are we?
She's not guaranteed to win. The girl in Jamaica is faster than her. That's the thing.
On,
Usain Bolt guaranteed to win. That's different. She's not Usain Bolt level.
Come on, man.
True.
She's very nice. Yes.
Yeah. I don't think no woman has ever ran under 9. Well, under 10.
A girl in Jamaica is running that.
She's running under 10.
She's not the fastest.
She is
not the fastest
qualified
woman in the world.
for us.
No, I'm saying is a woman running a sub 10?
Yes.
Not sub 10, sub 11.
Her name is damn.
What did Flojo run?
Flojo ran like a 10-2
or some shit.
10-2.
She ran something low.
It was.
She ran something low, huh?
Oh, now I got to Google it.
10-5.
Flojo ran 10.49.
10.49.
10-5. Yeah.
Shelly Ann Frazier ran 10.63.
That's who running with her. That's who running.
Yes.
Carmelita 10.6.
Shelly Ann Frazier.
Marion Jones ran a 10.65.
But Mary Jones is on them steroids.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, just for the situation, I think they penalized her because she broke the rule, which is right. I mean, you wasn't supposed to be smoking weed, but she did it because her mom had passed.
Yeah, 10.72. So that was the 6th highest of all time.
I mean, I think she took it on her chin like she was supposed to. Hey, I broke the rules. This is what it was. This was the reason, but I'm not at fault for it. This is what I did. I know I was supposed to do it, but this is the reason why.
Question: Do you feel like her cockiness and arrogance played a part in them?
No, because they did the same thing to Michael Phelps, and they suspended him for 30 days. No, 3 months.
They suspended him for 3 months
for a picture, not because he popped, for a picture.
Right.
So, I mean, you know, we always try to play that race card, but she only get 30 days. He got 3 months for a picture.
I mean, she knew what it was. She know she was wrong. She knew she broke the rules. She accepted it.
I seen
and it ain't no race card. You know the rules.
I seen a high profile reporter say they looked the other way for a long time with Phelps. That picture got him caught.
Probably did.
But they looked the other way for Phelps. That's what he said. And I'm talking stamp, but goddamn what he had, like 18 million followers. He said, man, y'all should let that girl run. Y'all looked the other way for years with this man for some weed. And ain't like it's enhancing you.
But I still say it's the rules, though. You know you weren't supposed to do it. At the end of the day. Like if you get drug tested, you know what I'm saying? You've been on the job, let's say you've been on the job 8 years. You ain't never been drug tested. But you know if you get drug tested and they find weed in your system, you get fired. They ain't never drug tested you in your 8 years there, but they just randomly boom.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? You get caught. I mean, it's just
I feel you. I still ain't with it.
It's unfortunate, and she had a lot of shit going on, and I don't blame her for doing it. But at the same time, she did it.
That was her coping mechanism.
You got to accept the responsibility.
Yeah,
I'm still riding with it though.
I agree, man. I think you know, again, the rules are the rules. It wasn't like, okay, this is a new rule just got enacted 6 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever the case may be, specifically for you. This has always been the rule. So I mean, you got to move a little smarter if I'm in her situation. But I do feel like her arrogance and her cockiness played a role in them kind of putting that magnifying glass on her. Because again, you know, don't get me wrong, that's why like certain athletes are so special. Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, Chad Ochocinco. Motherfuckers come out there, talk wild, and then back it up. You know what I'm saying? And she proved that she could do that. But what comes with that is people trying to tear you down, just like Muhammad Ali with the draft, Floyd going to jail, Ocho, you know, in his situation with Evelyn, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's situations like that to where when you come out there and you talking wild and you talking reckless like that, you got to be on your P's and Q's. All I's got to be dotted, all T's got to be crossed. So I just hope that she able to use this as a lesson, you know, as far as to just stay on point. But as far as how she talking, I think she need to keep talking like that. Be you know what I'm saying? Stand on what you stand on. But this situation, you just should have moved smarter. In her circle, I don't know who's around her. I don't know.
She definitely need
whatever the case may be. But she needs a better circle. It's no way that she should be getting popped for this type of shit.
If I was in her circle, you gonna smoke? We gonna run for 100 days right now. We gonna run. You gonna smoke right now, but in that same hour, you gonna run.
Yeah, I don't know how you would tell her how to cope with a death.
I feel you.
Tell somebody how to cope with a
There's
death.
no way.
I feel you.
Everybody get it. Everybody receive it differently. So there's no way you can tell somebody how to cope.
Now, what I don't agree with the Olympics is going on is with the swimmers, African female swimmers saying that elite athletes don't need that type of headwear for swimming.
The swim caps.
Bullshit.
Seen that
For black women.
I think that's
made for black women because of their hair and all that. Yeah, that's bullshit.
And the other female 2 runners that want to run the 200 meters, their testosterone level is too high. Even though they are females, their testosterone level is too high, so they won't let them run the Olympics.
Wow.
There was a couple of them that's transgender too that got disqualified.
No, these are females.
Like, you talking about females?
You know what I'm saying? I think that's.
Gotta stop jumping ahead like that.
My bad. Oh, he was on that? Oh, shit.
I mean,
I thought we was on that. Never mind.
Yeah.
And we're back.
But okay, but yeah, prayers out to our poison ball. Shout out to Sha'Carri Richardson, man. Hold your head up, man. And keep talking that fly shit. Don't let them humble you. Don't let them try to make you PC. None of that. Just be a little smarter.
Goddamn me, you a goat mile.
Hell yeah, just be a little smarter with how you moving, man. For real. We definitely riding for you over here. But we gonna get into this transgender situation. Recently, there's been a lot of backlash in terms of like, because I think a law was passed, if I'm not mistaken, that allowed transgender women or men that became women to participate in certain women's sports. Mm-hmm. And I want to get y'all's opinion on how y'all feel about that.
I don't agree with it.
I'm not with it.
I don't agree with that.
I'm not with it.
I don't agree with that.
First off,
tread lightly. Be careful.
I am. I'm not, which is what I was going to express. I'm not fully, I don't have enough knowledge as far as the transgender community and, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. But I do know you still got a lot of testosterone in you. You still like a dude, even though you know what I'm saying, going to a woman.
That's what your body produces.
But you, right, just naturally. Now you taking pills.
He's smart. He's good.
You taking pills. You taking pills to, you know what I'm saying, to get more, what you call it, estrogen and, you know what I'm saying, things like that. So I understand that. But at the same time, like when you were born, you were a dude. So naturally, you know what I'm saying, your makeup, all the elements of your body, you're going to have more testosterone, you're going to be faster, you're going to be stronger for the most part.
From an anatomy standpoint,
because that's how we're naturally made up. So when you go into that realm competing, you automatically going to be at the top. Like, I could do it. I could be transgender right now and go run for Olympics and they could crush it.
No, you wouldn't.
Shut up. Yes,
I look at it like this.
You ain't running no 10-6.
Hey, that's like,
you ain't running a 12-6.
Hey,
crazy.
That's like Usain Bolt. You know what I'm saying? Saying he a transgender to run with the girls. No girl on this planet.
Because that's what I identify as.
It's like Michael Jordan saying, you know what? I'm a transgender woman today. I'm going to play the
Joanna Man. Joanna Man. Perfect example.
I love you, Joanna Man. I don't know why.
That's a fact.
What's wrong with me?
That's like, I never make a fool of you.
That's exactly what it is.
That's like Muhammad Ali say, you know what? Or Mike Tyson say, you know what?
I'm about to go to women's box.
I'm going to women's box. I'll change my life. I'm converting over. I got something that's deep inside of me.
Even a half of Mike Tyson, a fourth of Mike Tyson.
Could you imagine Mike Tyson be doing it to women?
It's crushing.
Oh my God.
No, bro.
I'm
sorry.
Nigga would have been changing weight classes to fight women. You hear me?
They would have liked that nigga.
That's messed up to say though.
Real though.
Because they changing over and they're this new person.
They would have liked that.
But it's like, I don't know.
And you want to be treated as a woman.
I can't
fuck with that.
I can't say that you shouldn't compete because that would be messed up to say that you can't compete or
They need to make it either they make you run with what you was born as or make an event totally for y'all.
You could be a transgender and run as a dude still. Like, do that.
Yeah, that's for real.
Do that.
That's what I'm saying. What you was born as, that's what you run or live or throw whatever it is.
The first woman to finish second place against men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that would be historic in a sense.
That would be.
Well, why can't it be the first
man to finish first against the women?
That's the fact, though.
You know we're not going to be right on this.
You imagine they got their volleyball. They got their volleyball spiking it. Come on now. Nigga, got it.
Nigga 6'11" out there.
Pumping.
It's 4 of them on one team.
Come on,
6'11",
dog.
6'9", 6'8", 6'9". Come on, man.
You gotta stop somewhere, and that's my point.
Come on, man. Just somewhere.
Niggas that went on the year 89 and 0, man.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, bro. Because I got a look here, man. I got a daughter, man. And my daughter playing sports. My daughter's small. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine, bro, if a nigga 6'2", 6'3", but he transgender, he out there playing basketball
But even
against her?
because you, never mind, I ain't gonna say that.
But would you let her try to play in the NBA?
Hell no.
Would you let your daughter play football if she wanted to?
Hell no. Hell no.
No.
I'm not right today because of hits I took in football. I can imagine what a woman's frame would have to deal
Like,
with.
it's just
no.
how they
I can't
naturally
imagine
build.
getting ran over 20 times.
Me neither. But what I'm saying is, me neither.
I don't know what that feel like.
I never ran over my life.
But I'm praying for you, bro.
Never ran over my life. But
My knee still toe up on the 3 runs.
shit. But again, when you done speared as many niggas that I have, you done knock niggas unconscious before in the middle of games, different shit like that, right? But what that does, I have a man frame. I can take that. The average woman frame is what, 5'4", 140 pounds, 130.
Yeah,
Could you imagine her playing in the NFL? Niggas 250, 260?
Playing running back.
I'm saying like the women there's 5'9" women, 5'11" women out there, 6'4" women, 5'8" women out there.
Yeah, sure, but
Playing cornerback.
Sure, but
What?
it's a
That's one-
difference in the density of bones and
Right.
shit. A woman could be 5'9", 180, but if me and her is in the Oklahoma drill together, I'm a folder and a half, bro.
I don't know that.
Because she's a woman.
They're built
there's
to
some-
carry
Her
kids.
bones are not heavier than that.
There's some strong women out there.
Stop.
There are.
Fam.
No, there are.
You're
right.
Hey,
Some, but it's a small percentage.
but I'm saying that the percentage that can do it,
Nah,
Against an average man.
I'm not
it's
rolling.
average man.
No,
I'm not
Kenny.
rolling.
No,
There's
Kenny.
women out there playing football right now.
Against
Against
women.
other women.
Against other women.
No, in D1 leagues, there's a girl that's playing safety right now for a D1 college.
Look it up real quick for me.
Shit, I would.
A black girl.
I would.
She's
I
playing-
would. I would love to see.
Does she
She's
play?
playing safety or cornerback.
Does she play? Is she on the team or does
She's
she
on the
play?
She does not start.
And
There's
that's
no
what-
safety and no D1.
She get it
school.
cleaned
I'm
up, and I'm sorry. That's
just
all.
not
There's no.
happening, bro.
It's all no.
And if they all
Her name is-
If I'm the
her name is
coach of the
Tony
other team,
Harris.
all
You getting
respect to the
folded
women.
up.
hey, if I'm the coach of the other team, you know how
Can-
coach
can
pull
I-
your
can I
helmet
talk
to
or
you.
what?
Go ahead,
Can I
talk.
talk? Her name is Tony Harris. Is an American college football player who was a safety for Central Methodist University and National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics.
That's a D1 school.
No,
It's still football.
that sounds like
Regardless.
what
If you
you
seen
call it,
this
a
on the
6
field.
man. She played for the 6 man.
Is she starting?
No, she's not.
Let's start and play. Did she play? Yes.
No, she's on the team.
I don't know, folks. She might just be
Come
on the
on,
roster,
dog.
bro.
How many tackles she got?
I know one thing. If I see a woman across the field, fam,
You know what your coach gonna do to you, nigga? Hey,
I'm gonna
we
fold
running
her up, bro, and
routes
that's
over there
messed
all
up.
day.
Defensive back Tony
That's the
Harris
truth.
takes the field this fall as a safety for Central Methodist University.
But did she play?
No, not yet.
Never heard blah, 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 blah.
Fam, if I see there's no offense, I respect to all women out there, but if I see a woman out there playing safety, hey, they know what they,
It's a nah
they
rock.
know what that hand tap means.
I'm out here. And again, it's nothing. Look, man, this rest is gonna sound misogynist, but it's true though.
Imagine
Like,
a
bro,
woman
like
playing
stop it,
linebacker
bro.
and you the running back. I better get the ball 50 times, and we running
The
what
same
she
play.
at.
She's strong side. We on the strong side
all
night, bro.
day.
And that's just real.
She gonna feel this pressure.
Because again,
I mean, that's what
woman,
that's though.
Hey,
I
and then
mean,
you telling your lineman, don't block her. Don't block. You block the rest of them niggas. Got it. Leave her open.
fam, a woman's frame is not built for that.
that's what I'm saying.
Like football,
All
again, like
respect.
you're in a car crash for 70 to 80 plays a game.
it's literally a car crash.
Not
That's what they
including
say.
practice.
Yes.
Not including nothing. Like, your frame is not gonna hold up, bro.
Y'all running 29 trap tour, 32 trap tour.
I'm saying?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. A lot of that shit. But
Imagine we're in a dive play.
But look though. She might be playing, true. But it's a nigga that's playing college ball with no arms too. But everybody kind of like take it easy on him because he ain't got no arms or no legs. He ain't got no legs. He got arms but no legs. I'm not. Am I lying?
You're not lying, though.
Am I lying?
You're not lying.
I think it's like one dude.
That's what I'm saying,
he ain't
bro.
no D1 though, is he?
Hell nah. But what I'm saying is he's playing football though. But niggas gonna kind of coast. He gonna kind of take it easy. But I'm saying like if a woman is out there and niggas not taking it easy, if they treating her like a regular player,
it's a wrap.
Her body is not gonna hold up, bro.
She ain't lasting.
It's not gonna hold up.
She ain't lasting long.
Especially at safety.
Well, I don't know because they're gonna say they can bear children, so they're gonna say they can take a lot of pain.
That's a different pain, boy.
She played.
She gonna be broke.
It's a different type of pain.
She was running niggas over, laying them out.
Nah, she ain't doing it.
They thought she was sweet.
They thought she was sweet.
And she said, "This big purr be out there purring." Okay.
Hey,
until she get blindsided.
So they run that trap to her.
Make her reconsider.
They run that trap to her.
Could you imagine the film session if she was to light a nigga up though? For real,
you getting your ass.
Could you imagine the film
you better
session?
Quit.
Bro?
I can see Coach doing. Look at this.
I would pay money to be in there for that film session, bro. I would pay money out of my pocket. Bro.
Look at this.
Oh God,
I think
that'd be the funniest
and
shit in
we
life.
gave you a scholarship. We revoking that next year. You hear me?
I think it might happen one day.
Or could you imagine like a woman playing receiver? She catch the rock and run you over and score. Could you imagine the film session, bro?
She hit you with the stiffy on the sideline.
You're not gonna never live that down ever in your life, bro. But I say all that to say, I don't want no transgender people playing with my daughter. If you was born a man, you not playing no contact sports with my daughter, bro. They need to develop a league strictly for transgenders.
I agree.
And call that a day. But for you trying to participate, that's how they call a pick.
Let me see. Was that the spring game? That was the spring game?
She lined up.
That's the exhibition, man. That's the warm up. I want to see her tackle somebody.
That's black versus white.
I want to see her tackle somebody. She caught a ball with nobody that was around. I want to see her tackle somebody, bro.
I'm just showing highlight tapes, dog. That's all I know.
I just need to see
attacking her. They attacking her. Huh? Get up out of here.
She got caught on. That's touchdown.
No.
Oh, okay. No, that nigga
she
dropped
broke it up.
That nigga trash.
Show me a tackle, man. She playing deep safety, but she ain't getting involved in no contact, bro.
All right, she missed the pick, but she broke it up.
You saw it there.
Oh, she ain't got no pads on right now.
That I'm saying.
You know
we ain't seen one tackle yet.
What a tape? What a real tape at? Yeah.
Different dog.
Nigga just dropped it. Come on, now. Come on, Kenny. Come on.
Cause think about this, Kenny. Cause think about this, Kenny.
Look at that.
Cause think about this, Kenny. Just to think of the makeup.
She about to make a tackle.
She
Okay, hold on.
on special teams. My bad.
This kickoffs. I want to see.
Look, I'm trying to prove my point here, y'all. I want to see her make a tackle.
I want to see this.
Oh, they came to her side. He ran her side.
She didn't touch him. Come on.
She
Come on,
bro. What you mean?
No, he was on the ground already, bro.
Oh, come on, dog. Right, we got another one. She out there again.
Let me see it.
But she on special teams.
Oh,
That means she on the
you can make a tackle on special
Where's
teams,
she
Kenny.
at, fam?
Right there.
You can make a tackle
31.
on special teams.
He was already on the ground. Come on, Pete.
She's on the ground. Kenny.
Stop, man.
Kenny.
So she passed
Kenny.
Stanton with the half tackles.
Kenny.
She passed Stanton.
Kenny. I just want to tell you something.
They gotta stop doing it. Why you highlight it right there? The nigga had his legs already.
No, it's a lie.
Come
Kenny.
on,
Y'all lying to me, dog.
Kenny, okay, but check this out though. Even our makeup, you can have a 5'8", 170 safety as a man and tackle a big wide receiver or running back, something like that.
Bro.
A 5'8" woman 170, it ain't the same.
Kenny,
bro.
come on,
Look,
bro.
she right there.
It ain't the
she
same.
got like 16 tackles already.
I want to see her hit an A gap.
That nigga trash.
I want to see her hit an A gap and make a tackle, bro.
You missed that tackle.
Kenny, sometimes you go a little too far. Sometimes you go a little too far,
Just
Kenny.
one out of 20 reels.
We had Kenny.
What happened to it? Oh, here it is right here, I think.
All right, let me see.
Tell me that wasn't one-on-one.
Okay, but that
was definitely bigger than her.
that right there is 1 out of 20 reels that you showed me.
But Kenny, you got to play a whole game. I don't think she's playing a whole game. You can't
She
play a
is
whole
playing the
game.
whole game. She the safety.
No,
Niggas got to knock shenanigans off. Okay, but look here.
I ride for you, girl.
They got to
I ride
knock
for you.
shenanigans off, man. Stop it, man.
Kenny, sometimes you go just a little bit too far.
Kenny, would you offer a scholarship?
I understand you love your women, but you go sometimes a little too far.
Kenny, would you
She
offer
out
a
there
scholarship?
playing, dog.
You offering a full scholarship?
You offering a full
They
scholarship?
offered her a full scholarship.
No, was you?
The film you seen just now, you offering a full scholarship.
Fuck though.
Exactly.
What's the question again?
Hey, We're gonna start a new university for Kitty. It's gonna be Pandering University. PU for Kitty.
Hey, man.
Pandering University.
You out there getting them tackles.
I'm riding for you.
God damn it.
All right, man.
No disrespect to it, all love to it, but come on, man.
Yeah. But as far as the transgender talk, again, I feel like they should have a league specifically for transgender people,
trash
bro.
though, man?
Don't have no nigga that was 6'2", 6'3" playing with my daughter and no football, no boxing. Come on.
What about the rugby girls playing?
They playing with girls.
Playing with girls, bro.
So would you line up against some rugby girls?
I
would do it, of course.
They about 6'1".
But I mean, intention is important.
They be big. Them rugby girls be big.
Intention is important.
You ever seen them softball girls?
They gonna run your ass.
Bro, see, that's different. Some of them girls be different.
Yeah, right.
That's some country fed girls.
All right, man. On to the next. Speaking of country
they still
fed,
getting laid out, though.
Turkey Leg Hut. This is a very, very big restaurant that's in Houston. If you ever been to Houston, you hadn't been to Turkey Leg Hut, you're not living life correctly. But recently, I think 2 days ago, they came out with a new dress code. I'm just going to read it off. I want to get y'all responses. Number 1, all body parts must be completely covered. All cleavage, breasts, thighs, and buttocks must be completely covered.
Stop showing that ass.
The only thing naked here is turkey legs and chicken wings. They said, number 2, no swimwear. No swimwear of any kind is allowed. This is the heart of the third ward, not the beach. Number 3, no exposed undergarments. No exposed undergarments allowed. This includes sports bras, panties, or anything resembling these items. This also includes white tank tops for men. Number 4, no house attire allowed. No wave caps, bonnets, do-rags, bandanas, house shoes, or shower caps allowed. We want you to feel at home, but this is not your home. Number 5, no excessively revealing clothing. This includes all distressed or ripped clothing. Shorts and shirts must cover your entire top and bottom. Number 6, no obscene language or baggy clothing. No attire with obscene language or inappropriate offensive graphics. No excessively baggy or sagging pants. Pants must be worn at natural waistline. What do y'all feel about that? Wait, context. Turkey Leg Hut is owned by 2 black people. Now continue.
That have tents outside that you have to wait under while it's 116 degrees outside.
That's a fact.
Nigga, like I said, the only thing smoking out turkey legs won't be the only thing smoking out there. That's all I got to say. It is hot as hell waiting in that goddamn line with these little Miss fans going. You tell me I can't. Well,
I make a call, goddamn.
You can't make
so you ain't gonna
wear shorts. Shit, no, sorry. That's why I ain't been in a minute anyway because of that long ass line. To be honest with you,
that's really all it is. That's why I said earlier. That's why we need more black establishments. But yeah,
do we really need more black establishments? Because the service be trash anyway. If we're gonna be honest.
You ain't lying.
We do need more. We do need more though.
Because they got a couple black establishments by my crib, bro. By 4 of them that we tried to go to in one day, bro. All of them was closed. It was the heat of the day, middle of the week.
Damn.
We need more black establishments though. We do. We really do.
We need more black establishments that cater to the customer service part, like for sure, 100%. Like the satisfaction of the customer. A lot of times I'll be out here waiting 16 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours. When we was in Atlanta, how long we wait though? Exactly.
That shit was
at least 4 hours to at the end of the day say, we won't be able to serve you.
Wow.
Old lady gang, by the way. Don't go to that goddamn place.
Damn,
fuck
I ain't
them.
say the name.
Fuck them. I'm sorry.
You gotta call us out.
I'm sorry. Old lady
saying.
gang get in there and fuck them because they took our name down at 3:00 and told us it's an hour wait. They're gonna put us on the wait list.
Called us in 2 hours.
What? And said what?
Said if we sit you down, it's gonna be about 45 minutes till we sit you down.
Then
it was gonna be an hour for us to sit you down.
Then it's gonna take 45 minutes for the food to come out.
45 minutes for the food to come out.
Dog.
Yeah, fuck them.
No.
What was the name again?
Old lady gang.
I think it would just been nice to say, okay, an hour came by, you called us, said, hey, this was happening. We ain't gonna be able to seat you. Okay, I've been cool with that.
We got there at 3:00, dog. They closed at 8. There's no reason why we shouldn't have fucking sat down at 8. 5 hours, nigga.
That's real. But it's
folks still mad. Look at his face.
Nah, we was
because we was hungry, bro. We was hungry. We had just were we sipping? No, we wasn't sipping. But we was hungry, dog. We just wanted to get some soul food, just kick it.
Me and my nigga B, we
Black
we eating some Popeyes, nigga.
They pulled it right up too.
Black y'all was gone. Y'all was gone. This was the day y'all left.
Oh, the next day.
But I do gotta say though, Hey, y'all Uber Eats people that drive the car, they trash. This woman pulled up on us, bro.
Yeah, tell it. Go ahead,
bro. She had her windows up. She had a window up, right? We know that's the Uber. We see our food in her passenger seat. She in there arguing on the phone, nigga. Arguing, dying on the phone. We waiting at the car looking at her like, hey, bro. Just give us our food. You can handle your business, right? You know what I'm saying? It took a second to give us our food.
Bro. And don't act like I didn't see the bitch name in your phone last night when you was me and Smooth outside the whip play.
Oh my God. So you tell me y'all was intimidated to say, can I get bitch ass?
Nigga, we looking like, is that our food? Somebody else order some Popeyes?
No, I'm just saying, just for black establishment, a lot of them that I've been to, just the customer service has been trash. And it's very disappointing. It don't mean I won't support, but it's kind of like, damn, why I keep on going?
Okay, this is a question I kind of want to know. I just want to know, because is it because of black establishments? Are we making everything from scratch? Is that why it takes us so long to get our food? Because at most black establishments, it's going to take you a minute to get your food compared to other places.
I don't know. I can't confirm or deny that.
Yeah, because I think other establishments know how to prepare their food, right? They take the due diligence and time to understand the workings of how the restaurant will go well. Mm-hmm. How do I need to prep? How far ahead I need to prep? How do my employees need to work? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the right way about going about your restaurants. A lot of black establishments, they're just like, hey, let me just get the restaurant up, get the menu up.
We play some music, get their ass shaking.
Play some music, get a hookah, and then find some kids to come wait for me, and they just learn how to wait on the way. You got a lot of white establishments, they're not about that shit. Hey, we gonna train you. You gonna sit there, you gonna train, follow me for at least 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. And we gonna find out, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Hey, let me come check on this, let me come check on that. What's on the menu, what's not. And that's how it goes. But I don't know. I just feel like for me personally, that's my experience. Y'all experience probably not the same way. But
my experience, we always get our food. It take a little bit longer. It is good. Oftentimes it is very good.
It's good because they starve you to
but
fucking
it takes,
death.
But it always takes longer. You know what I'm saying? Customer service a little bit slower. It may be one person and 10 tables. You know what I'm saying?
Cash register, lady might have a little attitude.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Man, they may not have, the beverages that the menu say they have.
They out of 4 things on the menu.
No.
Always out of them. Take them off the menu.
Napkins are real thin. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that.
We're cutting a lot of corners.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Which is nothing wrong with cutting the corners, but if the customer service is right, we ain't gonna trip.
Exactly.
If the customer service be trash and you cutting corners.
Right.
It's like, come on, my nigga.
Right.
But yeah, we say all that to say, man, y'all boys step up y'all situations out there, because it's not just restaurants, it's clothing companies.
It's everywhere,
it's a lot. If we're just gonna keep it honest, again, just like Smooth said, we cannot progress if we are not willing to hold each other accountable. Mm-hmm. We got to do that.
And shoes for niggas, then you wonder why your shoe store going out of business in 4 months.
Right.
Come on, bro. If you let everybody eat, everybody gonna spend money with you. If you only let a few people eat, you depending on a few people to come spend money with you. You gotta remember that. Stop holding down shit for other niggas to have. Spread the wealth, spread the product around. You gonna get your money coming through, because everybody gonna fuck with you.
Facts.
But all that to say, you still need to dress appropriate when you go to restaurants. Right. Period. Mm-hmm. So I get the dress code. Maybe they didn't have to label it as details. They did, but if it's a family established restaurant, you shouldn't be going to no restaurant in no bra panties with see-through, showing your ass.
I was at Roof Chris yesterday. You should have seen some of the outfits in it.
They was wilding.
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be, bro. I'm trying to eat a nice dinner. That's for the strip club. That's not for where I'm trying to just eat and relax and have a good time. That's not for that. I'm sorry. You can look cute. You can look fine all you want, but that's not. I don't know. That's just me. That's my opinion.
All right, man. On that note, we're going to get into the quick hit segment. We got 2 quick ones, but they are very, very important ones. First one. Thinking back to your childhood, were you taught how to be a husband? And if not, how did you learn?
Hell no.
Hell no.
I was taught to be a kid. Just enjoy life and have fun. I wasn't thinking about no damn marriage. I wasn't even thinking about women or girls. I was just enjoying life, playing sports, playing video games, failing in school.
Shit, I was just taught to survive out here. That's it. Never taught to be no man to nothing, no type of woman, nothing. Husband material, shit. I come from a dysfunctional husband. Didn't know what that looked like. I knew what not to do.
Right.
That's what they taught me. You get what I'm saying? But as far as being taught like husband material shit, I don't even like to this day, me and my pop talking shit. But we don't talk about no marriage shit. We don't talk about no father shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit you could teach me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like I'm above him in that. There's nothing you can teach me. I can teach you everything you need to know. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I always looked at my boys' people in their marriages and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was my examples of what I wanted as far as goals. But as far as being taught it, hell no. Hell no.
Nah, I wasn't taught. I mean, it was just more of a happy wife, happy life. That's all we was always taught. If your wife happy, you good. And I always pushed back on that because I was always like, well, what about me? Like, I don't matter in this relationship. That's shit. I ain't gonna say it's why I'm single, but at the same time, it's like it's a two-way street. I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind giving you my all. I'll go 1,000%. But if I'm gonna go 1,000%, I'm gonna need you to do something.
Right.
I understand that you're not gonna be able to carry it all, but again, you can do something. You know what I'm saying? I like using examples. So like if you have a you know what I'm saying, a football team, you know what I'm saying? You got 52 players on the roster. Everybody not gonna be the star player. Everybody not gonna be the starter. But guess what? When you do come in, when you do have to sub in and make a couple plays, you gotta do your job. You have to give your all. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that don't happen. So like I feel like you can have a lopsided, not saying, yeah, I can say lopsided. You can kind of have a lopsided marriage, but if it works, you know what I'm saying? Like one person can do more than the other, but that other person, whatever small thing they do has to be big, has to, you know what I'm saying, fit in that relationship.
Right.
And a lot of times that don't happen.
Is it healthy for our relationship? Period.
So
yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with my guys. I don't feel like I was taught how to be a husband. I feel like I was taught how to provide.
Yep.
I seen an example of that, and that's what a lot of men in generations before us was taught. So I mean, I can't really blame my pops because, again, you can't give what you ain't got. You know, if you taught that, you know, being a man or being a husband in the house is just you paying all the bills and, you know, making sure everybody's straight, protecting the crib, paying bills, that's it. But as far as like connecting with your woman on the emotional level, having emotional intelligence, you know, understanding different things as far as like how, you know, her mood is and whatever the case may be, and you trying to, you know, move in a manner communication wise that's like productive to the relationship, that's something that I had to figure out on my own, you know. And I think that's the issue with a lot of men, especially black men, because for one, a lot of our fathers are not really in the home, if we're just gonna be honest. For a myriad of reasons that we're not gonna really get into, but we don't really see examples of how to be like a great man to your woman. That's just something that we kind of get taught when we have a girl, and it's messed up because a lot of times, coming from their perspective, they don't really know what that looks like either. So they just gonna tell us what they want,
and we assume they know.
Right. So that contributes to the dysfunction that's in the black household, but. You know, going forward, I definitely want to change that. If I have a son, I'm gonna teach him the whole thing, not just to provide, but like how to connect with your girl on an emotional level. I'm gonna teach him patience. I'm gonna teach him, you know, hey man, you know, you need to make sure that you, and not only her, but that you good and that you're able to communicate your feelings to her. Because I feel like that's another thing that we not taught. Like growing up, you know, we just taught, hey, you are the man. So you don't really get room to complain, or you don't really get room to express yourself like in a vulnerable level, whatever the case may be. Tell your girl what she not doing. Like it's not like a clear, safe space to communicate in regards to the man. So we taught that, and that makes us emotionless to an extent.
Or commit suicide. That's
or
why
that.
Suicide rates are so high.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so I think definitely going forward, we got to do a better job in that realm and teaching us how to be husbands and teaching us how to be boyfriends, not just how to get a job and get money. And I feel like that's more what we taught than anything.
I think right now we're in a better time, perfect time, at least for us and our generation, because I feel like we, for the most part, have seen the extremes of both sides. It's either he taking care of everything and he's super toxic and it's just his way, or it's just a quote unquote sucker, or what you know what I'm saying, where the woman runs the relationship and he's the good man. He's the yes man, yes dear, whatever you want, you got it, You know what I'm saying? And it's like both ways. It's like I don't want that, but I damn sure don't want, on this other side over here.
Shit, I even had that.
So now
I had a nigga that was just like us. He was a child too. Nigga was a child for 20 years.
Yeah.
23 years or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, hell no.
Yeah.
Barely worked. If he did work, he stole some money from the job or quit the job after he got paid twice. Or yeah, we was dealing with some fuck shit, bro. We were dealing with some fuck. I was like, all right, nigga, long as I'm going the opposite way of you,
I'm good.
I'm perfect.
yeah, for the most part, that happy wife, happy life shit, like, for the most part, that's all what we've been told. And it's like, but when you see it, it's like, that he's not really happy. He hurting on the inside.
And that's why I feel like men die way before women do in terms of like our mortality rate. It's because we keep so much stuff in and it stresses us out over time, especially. Like that's why when they get them stacks about, oh, men, have a better, in terms of marriage, men stand to gain more from being married benefits wise. Like, oh, they live longer when they married. They, they happier when they married. Like judging by who? Like a man in a relationship, like most men in a relationship, especially a marriage, is not going to admit that he's not happy. If they not beefing, he gonna admit, I'm cool. But in reality, he not for real, because he don't feel heard, or he don't feel like he got a true voice. He feel like a wallet, and that's just it, a wallet and a sounding board for her issues.
Right.
But rarely ever do he get to communicate, how he feeling. So that right there got to change, and that's what we need to teach our kids going forward, man. Being a great man, being a great husband is about more than just providing financially.
Facts.
Teaching our daughters, man, hey, ask your man, is he good? Make sure he good.
Right.
Make sure you goddamn me care about his happiness.
Right.
When they start doing that, then they have a way better relationship. Way better relationship.
And the wild part is that it speaks to that selfishness thing that I was talking about. I was in the clubhouse room the other day. We was discussing dates and shit. And they was talking like, typically on most dates, the man is typically asking the woman all the questions. And he kind of listening to her talk.
Right.
That's the dynamics of the date. So they was like, interviewing certain dudes, or certain dudes came on stage or whatever. And they was like, you said, yeah, man, I was on a date with a chick for like 4 hours. And I might have got 10 words in. And she didn't ask me one question about anything that I liked or anything that I'm aspiring for. But like I was trying to like keep the combo going. Hey, what do you like? What do you aspire to do? Your job, your family, how'd you grow up? This, that, and the third. Like the man had to ask all the questions. And he said, we was on a date for 4 hours. I said 10 words. And I feel like that's how shit really goes. Like a lot of women really go into relationships with that mindset. Like it's about what you can do for me. Or it's about my feelings. It's about my this, my that, my. And then, every now and again I'll sort of, okay, Father's Day, Christmas, maybe birthday, maybe I buy you something. But a lot of men don't feel like we get heard or that we appreciate it. And that shit gotta change. But yeah, no, I thought that was a dope question. But we're gonna move on to the next one. Where were you taught what it means to lead, and what type of leadership style do you have?
To lead.
Yep.
I was more so taught at work. Just having to manage different staff, different employees, different personalities. Like it's just so much that like you can't assume. You know what I'm saying? You got to always take a step back and get all the information, all the detail, gather all that, and then assess the problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just go off of what because there are some days where somebody will just do something random and just off it, and it ain't in their character. So you got to find out like what was wrong with them, what's been going on, or it could be anything. Right. So I've learned a lot more patience, learned a lot about understanding. Learn a lot about just asking questions to get what you're trying to find out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they may have issues and they don't know. So it's asking those open-ended questions, trying to get the answer that you really want, but you allowing them to express themselves and they can find a solution themselves too. So that helped me, you know what I'm saying, from work, translating that into a relationship. And some people don't like it, some do. You know what I'm saying? Because again, everybody's different. Right. But to be able to asking questions and to really understand people and really get into their brain about why they do things or how they do things, I think that's huge in a relationship. Because some people don't know themselves because they've never been asked certain questions. Mm-hmm. They may get asked the surface of a question, but then it's like, okay, well, why this? You know, and then you ask another question. Okay, well, why? Well, why? Like you keep asking why until you get down like to the bottom of it, and then they're like, okay, now that makes sense. Mm. So I had to ask you 5, 6, 7, 8 questions to get to the bottom of it a lot of times. So it takes a lot of patience, and leadership takes patience. Leadership takes understanding. Leadership takes admitting to being wrong. Mm. Leadership takes, you know what I'm saying, taking chances. You know, it's a lot that goes into it, and everybody can't do it.
So what is your leadership style, would you say, if you had to summarize it?
I don't know. I would need some categories to really dive it down. But my leadership style is more, I would say really just laid back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you what the expectations are. I'm going to tell you what I like, what I don't like, and I'm going to give you that free reign. I don't want you feeling like there's pressure, like, oh, I can't do this, or oh, I can't do that. No, I want you to be yourself 100%. And if you can't be yourself, then I don't need you. Or I don't want to say I don't need you, but it doesn't match me. That's all it is. I want you to be you 100% of the time. I want you to be comfortable. I don't want you faking nothing. I don't want you thinking that I'm going to feel a certain way if you do something I don't like. Like if you rock with you, we're two people, we're two separate people working together. So you still have your own identity. Mm-hmm. Be you, whatever makes you happy. Now, if that doesn't match me, that's cool. We just have to have the understanding. But still be you, don't change.
And it's the same in relationships?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Smooth?
Oh, man.
Where did you learn how to lead? And what is your leadership style?
When did I learn how to lead?
Where? Or how?
Just going through it, man. Just going through it. You know what I'm saying? Picking up lessons of what to do, what not to do, what my wife like, what she don't like. Shit. Finally expressing my feelings, how I really feel about shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, shit. Most of the time, I'm laid back with my leadership. I'm with whatever. However, whenever. You know what I'm saying?
Until you ain't.
Shit, shit, with my wife, I'm not never like, hell no, I don't know shit. Mm-hmm. Because anything my wife thinking about is about us. You know what I'm saying? Like if my wife could, she would spend every bit of her time with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So on her side, I understand it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so here's a question. Because we all have reached a level of influence. Mm-hmm. So outside of the marriage, when you mentoring niggas and when you talking to niggas, I'm sure niggas ask you for advice. I'm sure like they ask all of us DMs, different things like that. What is your leadership style in terms of that?
Man, I just tell them to get themselves together, man. Know who they are. Know exactly who they are. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do start dating a woman or you into a woman, like what does she value? You know what I'm saying? Because if you a person that don't like material shit, you're not really materialistic, and then you go get you a materialistic woman, y'all not gonna gel.
Right.
You're not, because she cares about the glam. And then vice versa. If you materialistic, but your girl don't like wearing jewelry or wearing designer, she cool with going to goddamn what that shit is, rainbow and shit like that. Y'all gonna bump heads on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want your shit to last, you need somebody that don't care about the limelight. And yourself, you shouldn't care about the limelight within your marriage. Now, when you out here, say you a popular nigga and you out here, that's your life. But when you with your woman, you got to separate those things, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like these days, we going into the age of women that's Instagram models or TikTok famous. You got to be able to separate that from your love life,
right?
Because none of that carries weight in your love life, in your marriage. None of that carries any weight. They can give a fuck about that.
When you got the right one.
When you got the right one.
You're right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's my leadership. That's what I tell them. That's, you know what I'm saying? You want your shit to last, pick something that match with you. That match with you. Because then if she do decide to leave or he do decide to leave, you'll respect it more.
Well said. Kenny, where did you learn how to lead? Who or what influenced you to be the leader that you are? And what is your style?
I say my style of leadership is I lead by example. I'm not going to force nobody to do something that I can't show them or prove that. Show them the way first.
Right.
I'm not going to tell them to go do something and I can't even prove that I've done this or can do this. And then after that, then if you come with another way of how to do this, safely or comfortably or easier, work smarter, not harder, then, I'm the type of leader to say, okay, yeah, listen, let's do it this way. Mm-hmm. Let's do it that way. But I'm not the type of leader to just say, hey, go do this. And then when you come back, you do it a certain way, but it takes you 3 hours. Now I'm mad because it took you so long and I could do this in 5 minutes, but I never showed you that way.
Right.
I don't go that way. So I'm more of a lead by example. When it comes to relationship wise though, being the leader, every relationship is different. I mean, there's no perfect way to lead. I don't think there is a leader in a relationship. It's a partnership. It's no, you might be better at certain tasks, but you're not the leader in the relationship. Everybody has their one thing that they're good at, or there are many things that they're good at that they're better than you at, but nobody leads the relationship. Y'all at it together, in my opinion. So, I don't know. I don't play the role of leaders in a relationship.
Where did you feel like you learned that style from, or learned how to lead from?
I think that's just experience of how I am. I don't think I learned it from anybody. I think I just, going throughout life, you change as a person.
Right.
So as you change, the things that you like start to change as well. And you're not the same. So, I mean, the styles of things that you want from a person changes, and now you don't want this. When you used to want that, this was your top notch. Now it's like, damn, that shit is annoying.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm just stuck in a crosshair between what a leader is in a relationship. Be honest.
Well said. Me, I would say, I always had like a love-hate relationship with the whole leadership thing. Of course, I was taught by my parents to, always do your own thing. Like, don't follow nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I got from my mom and daddy real early. And it was ingrained in me. But I'm the type of person where I never wanted to be a leader. I still don't. I believe in just doing what I want to do and moving the way I want to move. And ironically, a lot of people just like to follow that type of person. So I've always kind of been forced into a leadership role. But as far as like, people, my guys here sitting can tell you, I'm not really a people person. I don't really like people like that. I'm cordial. I can be cordial. I can engage you in conversation, this, that, and the third, but I'm going to hate it the whole time until, unless it's like some conversation that like really pulls me a certain way. And then it's like, okay, now I'm engaged. But for the most part, I don't like to lead people. Because I don't like to be liable for other people's results.
Yep.
And but again, growing up, it was just always kind of thrust into my lap. So I learned my leadership style through trial and error. I would just do my own thing and then expect people to just be able to do it the way I do it. And if you can't, then I'm super frustrated. Like, how? Like, what do you know what I'm saying? So I think over time I learned to be a little more patient. But I mean, it's still, even to this day, it's a lead by example type thing. I'm not the rah-rah guy. Even when I was playing sports and playing football and shit, I'm not the guy in the middle of the huddle that's, yelling, let's go, slapping helmets, all that other bullshit. Like, that's not me. I'm going to be the guy that's kind of off to myself, just kind of pacing and just gathering myself and taking everything in. And then when it's game time, I just turn it on type of situation. And that's how I live life, whether it be in the streets or whether it be in my relationship. I lead my relationship the same way I lead anything else. I lead by example. You know what I'm saying? My wife is strong-minded on her own, so I don't really have to like guide her or, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that, because she has shit figured out on her own. She has ideas of her own. So when we come together, just like Kenny said, it's a partnership. It's not a, hey, we're gonna go with my decision because I'm the man, I'm the leader here. I never felt the need to firmly just establish the fact that I'm leading this thing. I feel like people who do that are not really leaders. They are posturing or they are posing. When you're a real leader, you just do your thing, and everybody is gonna see the result. Okay, this nigga constantly winning. He constantly is successful in what he's doing. So what is he doing? So let me follow it. Let me tune in. Let me chime into it. And that's always been my style. Or where did I learn it from? You know, trial and error. But I learned like not to follow people from my parents. I've never followed nobody. I you know, drugs and that type of shit. I was never that person. I didn't do that. I didn't start drinking until I was 20 or 21. You know what I'm saying? So towards everybody around me smoking weed. Oh, bro, you want to? Nah, I'm cool. That's just not really my thing. I just don't want to do it. You don't want to drink? Nah, I'm cool. Ask them. They try to give me a drink before that. Nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just I just always went my own way. So that would be my style. And again, trial and error is where I learn how I adapt. I mean, how I learned my new leadership style. But yeah, so I thought that was a dope question. But on that note, man, we're gonna get into the advice column.